Okay, here on Metal Talk, it gives me great pleasure to be in the company of Leatherwolf. Got members Patrick and Dean, and it's been a long time since you've been in the UK.
28 years.
28 years. And I'll ask you this question, Dean. What's your memories of 28 years ago?
Kind of blurry, a little fuzzy. But I remember us being here for like a month and a half playing with Bow Wow, playing with Queensryche. You know, it was fun. It was nice.
And Patrick, you're a new member in Leatherwolf. How's it been for you so far?
Actually, I joined in late 1989. And been in and out a few times, and
always been in, just been busy doing other things on certain days.
But yeah, certain fun days I've seemed to have been working a lot. But yeah. Since 1989, let it be known. Yeah.
So this band formed in 1981. And let's ask you about the you're known for like the triple axe attack sound. You sort of pioneered it. When people think of the triple axe, people these days think of Iron Maiden. But what was it that made Leatherwolf become a three guitar band?
Well, first off, I think Iron Maiden started doing the three thing like later on, not at the beginning.
Yeah.
We started. I mean, we were way big into Iron Maiden, but we started like 1980 doing the three guitar things, and it was just Kerry and Jeff and Mike just spending hours writing stuff. It just became part of our who Leatherwolf is, you know, the triple axe attack, you know. So I liked it.
And what do you think it brings to the band, having three guitarists rather than two?
I think it just explodes out on the talent end as far as that goes. You know, there's not a lot of like, it's not a guitar hero world anymore too much today. And I think if you get three guys up there that just destroy together and in three-part harmony, I mean, you're firing on all cylinders, you know, and that's really what makes the tide turn. You know, Maiden's cool with what they're doing, like how they've added the third, but it's kind of like a rhythm guitar, kind of underneath the leads and stuff. But it's cool to see all three guitars intertwined, interworking together, and then joining in together for something, you know, in triple harmony. So it just puts out a lot of the skill level goes.
Yeah, excellent.
Plus it adds another instrument, another sound.
Yeah. One more guitar to carry.
This week you played like the hair metal heaven in Hull. And even though it's called hair metal heaven, but you weren't really a hair metal band, even though you had the long hair as such.
I mean, personally, I always thought we were a heavy metal band, rock and roll, progressive metal. You know, it's you know, you throw Hideaway out there on the calling, you know, so it kind of gives it a slight tilt to one side, you know, at least worldwide with MTV videos, people being introduced that way to Leatherwolf. But if you just listen to the whole record, we were more progressive, you know, in our songwriting, I thought. Do
you feel Leatherwolf were a little bit advanced for their time? In this, you know, when you think what come after it, like the power metal scene, which dominated Europe and America, like a decade or so later. Do you feel like Leatherwolf were ahead of your time?
I don't really think that way, because who's to say? I mean, we just did what we loved back then, and it was just, that's just who we were, you know. I don't know if it was ahead or behind. It just didn't fully kick in, you know, pan out, you know, so where we could make careers out of it. So I'm just glad we did what we did, and the way we did it, and that it's still, you know, people still like it. I mean, I think our music is, it's just good, and I think it'll always be good through the ages. I don't think it'll ever, you know, not be, you know, socially accepted, you know. There's just something cool about it.
You know, 87 you signed to a major label, Ireland, who didn't really sign many other metal bands, if any, actually. So did it work to your advantage being on Ireland?
You know, they were making a lot of money off of other bands that they had, and our management had a deal with someone in there, and so they were, what they were trying to do is they were trying to get a heavy metal band, so they picked us, and they were going to try to do it with us. But when it came to follow through, you know, they just tried to basically turn us into a glam band, or do what they've always done. You know, let's get a commercial song, stick them on MTV, instead of saying, hey, let's just go stick Leatherwolf with Judas Priest, Iron Maiden, Black Sabbath. Let's just go get them out there for a year on the road and see, you know, see how it works out. You know, get them introduced into the metal world, not into the MTV world. You know, that's how I look at that whole thing.
Yeah, well,
that's why we kind of they wanted to make 6 records, but you know, after the second one, we didn't want to do it again, you know. So we started. That's when me and Jeff and Carrie and everyone just kind of parted ways because it just wasn't looking so good in what we liked and what was going on with the record label. And then all of a sudden, everything changed.
Was that outside influence? Was it the record label saying, we want you to sound like this now?
No. They let us do whatever we want. You know, it was our... It was kind of sort of our mistake to who we picked to record the record, and just the business parts of things, like what song they picked for the first single, and you know, we were kids, you know, so we didn't really think about it. We just wanted to play, you know. So now that we're older, yeah, we wish we would have done a lot different. You know, we wish we would have got a different engineer, you know, not got a reverb record.
And like I say, you've been there from the beginning of Leatherwolf. Patrick, you just mentioned you've been there since '89.
Yeah.
Obviously the band has split and come back again a few times. So what is it that you both love about Leatherwolf?
I think it's just that, you know, it's the timeless music, like what Dean was saying. It's like, it's just fun to play. I never tire of playing Leatherwolf music at all. I mean, I've played other styles, I still play other styles, but this always is, you know, my favorite music to come and play, and it's always fun to come together and play it live, and it's tight, and it, you know, you're participating in this machine that's churning out something awesome. So that's just the fun of it.
And what does it mean like this week? You know, because if you don't mind me saying, like you supported Farewell in '89, and in the UK audience, so we've got forgotten about here in the UK. I know you've been over to Germany many times, so coming back to the UK this week, it's been like starting over again in some ways to win new fans over.
Well, we didn't really look at it like that. We just, you know, we knew we had a couple people out here.
Can you just come in? Just going to dump some of our stuff in here while we go on. Oh, sorry.
Sorry.
Oh, fuck me. Oh, you didn't come down yet. Well, they're doing an interview, man. I'm not digging down.
So I'll edit it out. Cheers.
Okay, so what we're saying?
There's about two in the UK this week. And,
It wasn't so much about starting over. It was just so much that, you know, there's people out here that liked us. So we just said, hey, just the opportunity came up, and we got an opportunity to come out here and play, and, you know, to be able to fund it. So we just said, what the heck? It wasn't like we're coming out here to start over or something like that. We're just coming out here for the few fans we got.
Because what I appreciate what you've done, you've played places where most rock bands never go, like Bognor Regis, Wakefield.
I've heard that.
So, what's that experience like?
Everyone thought we lost a bet somewhere.
Some guy.
Somebody you were in California, and Bognor Regis.
Some guy was it Wakefield?
Yeah.
Some guy yells across the hotel at us at Wakefield, "Hey, what are you doing in Wakefield? You lose a bet."
You actually, can I just interrupt for just a second, sorry. Dino, there's some beer vouchers.
Oh, I don't drink, dude. Oh, yeah,
No, for all of you.
Just give him Tim.
Tim, okay.
Yeah, okay, thanks, dude.
Where's that lock on the door? Jeez. I mean, a refrigerator, I can push that against the door.
Good to see you're still busy in 2000.
Yeah, so this is so like starting over though.
Yeah.
I mean, these
Yeah.
shows.
Like 14 years old, starting over sometime.
And that's like the amazing thing is tonight, like I say, that's been 28 years, so there'd be people in the audience tonight who weren't even born then.
I know.
You know, that's the amazing thing about it.
That's good though.
That's what trips me
That's
out.
what we're looking for, because a lot of the time, especially in the early like 2000s, you know, we're playing to people and they're coming up like this. Hey, I'm really
we
glad
just saw a
to
lady
see you
outside.
again." And it's like, oh my god! It's like you know, metal night at the nursing home kind of thing. And what was cool is when we were doing Germany and we were going there, and there's just the whole new generation of kids and young people and Leatherwolf fans, and that was like, wow, there really is like the whole thing is kind of cycling again, and now it's the younger generations picking it up, and that's exciting for us to see that and to come and play for that and watch their eyes just go, wow. That, you know, how often do younger generations see some guy just going off on guitar and playing like that? So that's the fun.
And I'm sure you've been asked this question many a times, but it's been a while since you've done another album. I think it's like New World Asylum,
New World Asylum, yeah.
Yeah, yes, yeah, 2007. So it's been a while since you've done any new material. Is there any more on the horizon?
We're trying. Me and Pat decided that we're going to finish the record by before next summer.
Yeah.
So we'll see what type of music it is.
So is there a hint it's going to be a different kind of sound?
Well, you know, some of the songwriters aren't here anymore, so it's going to be different.
Yeah.
You know, the only guys we got left are me and Mike from that, and Pat, he's a phenomenal bass player, and so he's gonna add a whole different element in the creativity of the music. You know.
You know, and you've got to remember bands like Fleetwood Mac have made a whole career out of changing their style all the time, so there's nothing wing with that.
Yeah,
exactly.
We're going to try to stay in the flow, though. You know?
Fleetwood Mac's different. I mean, you know. I mean, if you want to play Leatherwolf stuff, you have to know how to play your guitar.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
I mean, like the guitar player for Fleetwood Mac is killer. I mean, he's a shredder, but the songs they write they're hits, and they're just a little bit different than the stuff that we write.
And what did you do outside of Leatherwolf, music-wise? Do you got any side projects?
No, I'm a roofing contractor.
Well, yeah.
That's what I do. I work on roofs.
Yeah.
Play water polo. I swim.
How are you, Patrick?
I'm a published fine artist, actually. Yeah, that's pretty much. You know, I used to do art back in the days to pay some bills to fund being able to go play and stuff. So now it's kind of nice to just be able to go play and, you know, not have to worry about that. So.
And how easy or hard is it to balance your normal working life with a band life? We want to go abroad, you know, to travel.
It's easy. The hard part is getting prepared to play the songs.
Right.
Because you got to go sit down for 2 or 3 weeks to get everything dialed back up.
Yes.
You know, so that's the hard part.
Yeah. And then once we convince everybody we're going, then we just have to maintain.
Yeah, because we're going to go out in Germany next May. We'll probably play like 10 or 15 shows.
Oh wow, yeah.
Yeah.
So Germany's always been good for you, hasn't it? 'Cause you made a comeback at Wacken, you done like Keep It True.
Well, they've always just been nice to us, you know. They've always called us, and you know, we get to go play.
Super receptive.
Yeah.
Yeah. And easy. Just, you know, it's kind of the ideal situation.
Do you find the German crowd more open and receptive to all kinds of genres of music out there?
They're just metalers.
Yeah.
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 You know, everywhere's got their own little thing, you know, but that's like the, you know, homeroom of metal.
Yeah.
What about Japan? Do you go to Japan much or not?
We never got to go there. We're hoping to go there next year.
Yeah.
We're hoping to get a shot to go there.
That would be fun.
Yeah.
Actually, I was going through Japan almost 10 months or so ago. I was in the airport and I was thumbing through a magazine, a metal magazine. It was in Japanese. It was Burn or something like that. I think it was.
Burn.
And I'm just flipping through, and I saw on the import, you know, list in the magazine that the live record that we did, the Unchained Live, was number 9 on
imports.
Their import list of, you know, and we were with some pretty good company on that import list.
Yeah.
So that's a good sign, yeah.
And so we never even knew that, you know, that we're already firing number 9 on their imports. So
I have no idea how I mean, we didn't do any deals with those guys over there, so I don't even know how they got the frickin' record.
Yeah.
The Japanese are just so knowledgeable out there.
They just
you know,
get stuff.
Yeah, they're just, you know, it's like going back in the time machine. You go out there, it's full of second-hand record shops at like 6 stories high, and it's like going back in time. It's great.
You never know what you're going to find.
And like I say, you have been touring this week, and I think a lot of people, they sort of believe that you can do a lot of sightseeing, which you don't normally get the time to do. But
oh no, you get no time.
Yeah, but you did manage to see Stonehenge this week.
Yeah. That's because it was between Eversham and frickin' Bogner.
Yeah.
So we just, as we were driving to Bogner, we just kicked off and went and checked it out.
Yeah.
You know, it was cool though.
Does it add to the day? You think, yes, we've done something today?
Yes.
Well, it just breaks up the chain of driving and working and playing and meeting people, and you know, you look a little bit of history.
Yeah.
You know.
And think about every Spinal Tap cliche we can think of.
Yeah.
Can we finish that off? And this week you've been touring with a British band, The Dark of My Horizon. I'm sort of not coming band here in Britain, they're not so well known, but what's your opinions on The Dark of My
They're
Horizon?
nice guys, they're fun to play with.
Yeah. Yeah. It's been a real blast.
It's been a blast.
Yeah.
Great. Well, Patrick, Dane's been great talking to you. I wish I could spend more time with talking to you because there's a lot to talk about. But Leatherwolf, all the best for the future, and I look forward to some new music too.
Thank you very much, and
all the best.
Long live metal.
Thank you. That's good.